He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Down Tennessee. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and we are tied at 7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Throwing is Allen on third. He completes it to the tight end Knox. Finding room at midfield. And he is finally forced to the yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion. What? Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's 3 yards. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They run here with Singletary. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it'll be Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met one yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
on 2nd and 9. Tannehill being chased out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Our game, the Titans and Bills, the first of 2 on this Monday night in Week 2. We'll see the Vikings and Eagles set to kick off in the nightcap right around 8:30 Eastern. Stay tuned for that. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. But Charles, for this offense, we take a look at the draft class here. They were looking for a playmaker, and they found one on the outside.
And the way teams are throwing the football nowadays, you can't afford to skip at the wide receiver position. I know that the slot guy is getting more attention now, but that guy in the perimeter, he makes you go.
That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. He'll buy some time right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Allen airing one out for Crowder. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Allen finding Knox there, complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen now looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 20, 10, 5, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Coming out of the end zone, here's Dontrell Hilliard. And he returns this to the 22. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw action with his running back, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Rolling to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. but that brings up fourth.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. 2nd and 10. Tannehill once more. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Tannehill to the sideline. Randy Bullock out now for the Tennessee field goal. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They snap it to Tannehill. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. Pulled in at the 24. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And it'll be Titan football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action, it's Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Tannehill forced out to his left. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we've reached halftime. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Hilliard now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
On 2nd and 7, Tannehill. And finding the tight end, 6-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Draw play, this is Henry. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Tannehill He finds his man complete. That's Phillips. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill steps away. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. On first down, it's Tannehill. He'll get that one to Carter complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So he stopped for no gain. And that will bring up second down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Eluding the pressure right. Henry's got it. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Titans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Now Bullock will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
From the 36, Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Allen's throw taken in there by Crowder. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Now Allen again. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. 2 yards on the pickup there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Allen going to try and throw on third down. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Play action. Now it's Allen. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, he's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. A give, Singletary right side. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. No dice for Sean McDermott in the offense. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off play action, Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. Going across the field, he finds Phillips. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On the move to his left. And brought in downfield by Burks. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 92 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Allen. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Titans who will control the football first here in overtime as we're back underway. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one 28 yards on the ground. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. Here's Tannehill. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Well, that's a tough one right there, CD. They fought back to tie it, to send it to overtime, had all the momentum, and then that interception.
That fighting spirit, those fighting plays that got them back into it, maybe a little too aggressive there, throwing the interception, and now they've opened the door to get beat by a field goal, coming back the other way.
What can Allen do now with his drive? Flushed out right. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all tied. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for this with Singletary, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Here's Allen. Pass caught by Crowder. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Taken down at the 47-yard line. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Now Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home
baby.
a little bit unsatisfied.
This one took us deep into the night, but in the end, after 5 quarters, we're unable to determine a winner.
Well, can I say it? I think it's a fair outcome with the kind of game that we had, pretty evenly matched. But here's where it gets tough because it was a